Hey guys, Todd Anderson here for the first round with Ray Todd's Abzan Rally deck. Opening hand is a bunch of lands and a bunch of good creatures. Combo with Merciless Executioner and Liliana is pretty sweet. We won the die roll, so we get to be on the play. Alright, let's leave with this tapped land. Hope we draw, I guess, Satyr Wayfinder would be pretty good. Elvish Mystic would also be fine, but if we don't draw either of those, it's not a huge deal. Collect companies and such should be pretty strong. If you haven't already, make sure to watch the deck tech above this video. Ray's played with the deck a lot more than I have, and he won the tournament, so alright, the classic matchup that I hated. Heroic versus black green splash white. Yeah, I was playing Heroic and I lost to Ray in the finals. I'm really hoping he just casts like Ordeal or something. If he doesn't play another creature, I might just play a Liliana next turn. Alright. Go ahead and crack this. Tough spot here. I think I want to just go Lily. That way if next turn, if he just like suits up and holds up God's Willing, we get to go Executioner into flip Lily Executioner again. I think that's a better play than just casting an Executioner, because that gives him the false sense of security. Liliana gives him a false sense of security that he might not have to play another creature. He might just go Ordeal of Thassa and then hold up a protection spell, and then we're going to get to play Executioner, sack it, get a zombie, and then -X bring it back, and he'll sack both. Alright, well, we're not going to fight over the 1 damage from the favorite hoplite. Ooh, if he's just... I don't know what he's playing here. Mentor? Yeesh. Huh. So, first of all, we can just attack with our Liliana. He's not threatening any free spells to kill it. They don't really play... Oh man, what's it called? I can't even remember the name of it. The like Convoke, make your guy indestructible card. So we get a free roll, gain 2 life, make him sack both his guys. This is actually the card that I wanted to draw the most when I was playing against Ray, was Monastery Mentor. And I didn't draw it very much, so yeah. Tough spot here. He's going to be left with a Mentor regardless of what we do. But I guess we can just... let's attack first. Gain 2, flip Lily, and then Executioner him twice. We'll have Zombie versus Monastery Mentor. And, I mean, the odds of him not having a spell or creature is pretty low, so the Monastery Mentor is probably going to get out of control. Just playing against this matchup makes me really sad right now, especially because I'm probably going to lose. Alternatively, we could just tick up on the Liliana. We have a bunch of excess lands. And then he might, you know, start attacking those, or start attacking the Liliana instead of us. But I think we should just get back the Merciless Executioner and get rid of his Heroic guy. Now any Defiant Strikes or Giant's Presence won't leave residual +1/+1 counters on his guys. And yeah, I don't know. I think we want to continue to sacrifice the Executioner, since if we draw a rally we want to be able to get it back. Next turn we can just go Wayfinder Executioner, try to build our board a little bit, dig for, or hopefully find a rally or collect a company in the next few draws. Not going to trade off here with a mentor. It's pretty silly. Another guy. Go ahead and fetch forest. Hope we draw collect a company. Dim Protector's not bad. We could find a collect a company or a rally off of the Seder Wayfinder and then get it back with Dim Protector in a turn or two. Alright, well we hit a Lily and a bunch of lands. I guess we'll take Urborg, so we'll take fewer damage from our lands. And probably just sack Seder Wayfinder. He may play Defiant Strike or something here and sacrifice the token. Giant's Presence, yeah, I'd rather him burn that than be able to cycle something like Defiant Strike. Now we really need to draw one of our big spells in the next few draws. We're gonna get run over by a Mentor if he has Treasure Cruise or something like that. Alright, great. He's not attacking with Mentor. That's really awesome for us. We could just block with Executioner to force him to use a spell. Since he used a Giant's Presence last turn, I'm assuming that his hand is either another Giant's Presence or a God's Willing. And I don't mind my Executioner being in the graveyard. And I want to try to run him out of stuff. We could have double blocked, but that wouldn't have done much because the Favorite Hoplite, once you target it, prevents all the damage dealt to it. But our guy dies. We hopefully draw a big spell, and if we do, we get to go ham sandwich. And especially so because it's really hard for him to attack. Me holding up mana means he probably has to respect the possibility of rally, and him attacking is pretty tough. Flooding out in our 20 land deck. Yeah, not a ton to get back here. We can take a decent swing of damage this turn. If his last card is Dramoka's Command, that's bad that he drew a forest. I guess it's not horrible. I mean, it's bad. Treasure Cruise would be worse, I think, since it would give him more resources to attack me with. But here he's probably going to put a counter on Lagana, use Favorite Hoplite to fight the Dim Protector, and then attack. It's going to be a bunch of damage. Alright. He's got no cards in hand, though. So if we draw a rally or something, then we have a chance to get back in the game. Even against Mentor going crazy. I think I'm going to take a Liliana over the rest of these. I could potentially just take a Wayfinder, but Lily could give me the ability to live through a combat due to her lifelink. And yeah, so he's going to attack with all his guys. I'm just going to trade off with his 2/2. We're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 down to 6. Lily chumping next turn. If he doesn't draw a spell, we're going to take 5, gain 2. So, hello, Specs. Hello, Specs. Alright, Lily, Hair Specs. We could play it as a morph, but I think the 3 power might be more relevant. Go ahead and play out our land. Alright, hope he just bricks. Draw a random creature or a land. Anything else and we're probably dead. Alright, so he's just going to attack with the 2 big guys. We're going to put I guess we could put Lily in front of the favorite hoplite, and then when it dies, we'll draw a card. And I guess we'll keep the Haruspex in play just in case we draw something else. Like, we could block with both flip, but or just chump block with the Haruspex, but alright, big spell. Alright, I'm gonna main phase this because if we hit some stuff to go main phase, you know, Ray Todd never missed on his collecting companies. Alright, whatever. We're in trouble, but we basically can just do the same thing we did last turn. We can even get, if he does draw a spell, unless it's a Defiant Strike, the most we're going to take is 5. I guess if it's a Giant's Presence, that's bad. But we can block Liliana on a creature that does not favorite Hoplite to make sure we gain 2 life. Or he drew Dromoka's command and we're actual dead. I guess we could have played Mana Confluence in case. If Liliana died, then we would have drawn a card and maybe been able to cast Collect a Company if Collect a Company is the card we drew. Alright, step 1, need to draw a Rally. Mogus' Marauder, that ain't gonna do it. Alright, we did. Alright, sideboard. I am going to be real with you guys. I have no idea what to bring in. Oh no, I changed the sideboard. Okay, we'll fix that for the next match. I apologize. But I was trying to make some changes to the deck before I started playing. I'm not sure if you guys even wanted me to do that. The main deck is the same, but the sideboard, I thought the Hero's Downfalls were a little out of place, so I just replaced them with 2 copies of Murderous Cut. I felt like Murderous Cut is going to be a lot better in certain situations, and especially this matchup. So I guess we'll talk about both. I might post this deck list as well. Alright, so we have 6 cards to bring in. The Dromoka's commands, the 3 cuts, and potentially the oh no, I guess we have another Fleshbag Marauder to bring in too. Sorry. Yeah, the Reclamation Sage I think is important to have against stuff like Aqueous Form. You know, if you draw it quickly off of Collect a Company or something like that, you can kill an Ordeal of Thassa before it triggers, which is nice. So in this matchup, I don't really like the Mogus' Marauders. Like, yes, they can kill your opponent by giving your stuff haste, but for the most part, I'm just going to try to value him out with all these Edict effects and hope that I can draw a good removal spell to kill Mentor, since that's the major culprit in the matchup. Dromoka's command might not actually be all that great. Obviously, it can kill an enchantment, and that could end up mattering, but it doesn't kill Ordeal of Thassa the right way. Ordeal of Thassa has 2 different abilities. It says one gets a counter when it attacks, and then if it's third counter, sacrifice it. And then a second line of text says, if you sacrifice Ordeal of Thassa, draw 2 cards. So Dromoka's command doesn't actually kill Ordeal of Thassa. It does destroy it, but they still draw 2 cards. We're gonna take those back out, and I'm gonna try my Grim Haruspex. We'll try that. Oh no, man! It's one thing I also don't really love about Magic Online right now is that if you click submit and your deck is technically legal, it will let you. And I accidentally submitted a 61 card deck, so get punished. Alright, well, the 7 had no lands. The 6 is better, but still not great. We want to draw Collect a Company, I think. Collect a Company, Satyr Wayfinder, and Liliana would be fine. This deck is kind of clunky, if you hadn't noticed. It's a ton of 3-drops, but they're all really powerful. I think it's very funny that the first matchup I play against is Bant Heroic. I wonder if he's playing my list. I hope so. Alright. We are going to Grim Haruspex here over Fleshbag, I think. Nah. We don't really want him to be able to trigger an Ordeal, and if he plays Mentor, we want to collect a company into a potential second copy of either Merciless Executioner / Fleshbag. If he just holds up mana and doesn't play a creature, we might not even cast Collect a Company, but we are going to main phase it though to play around Disdainful Stroke and potentially oh crap, Stubborn Denial. So alright, well, I guess we'll take 2 guys, generic guys. Wonder if he meant to play God's Willing. Seems odd. Maybe he did. I wonder if he just wanted to scry. I mean, it's possible that he's just going to go Ordeal attack, and then I'm probably going to block with Death Miss since I can morph Haruspex and then flip it up. Seeker of the Way. Alright, he's just flooding out a little bit, but yeah, we're going to offer the trade here. 100%. And yeah, God's Willing is fine. Our guy dies, but we can keep bringing it back. That's the cool thing about Haruspex in this deck is it has Morph, so it works well with Den Protector. Alright, rally. We don't really want to rally yet. I'm okay attacking with a Den Protector here. We don't really want to block the Seeker with it. And if he has like a spell that would eat it with the Seeker, that's fine. I guess we could have held it back to chump block, but I assume he's not going to attack anyway. Unless he has like Ordeal plus. I would like to bring him face up, please. And we're gonna just block both guys since he can't Giant's Presence. Just try to get as many guys off the board as possible. And now he's out of cards. His Seeker's dead. We draw a card, but we can rally, do some stuff on his next attack phase. And Tuco Husk would be an okay draw since we don't really want to lose all of our guys. He might just not attack. Alright. Okie dokie. So we're going to want to sack one of our creatures that we bring back so that it goes to the graveyard, since the Elvish Mystic and the Den Protector don't have the clause of getting exiled. So we're going to let him sack something. We're going to sack Fleshbag, I think. And then we're going to double block the Haruspex because we don't actually mind if both our guys die, since we don't actually want him to get exiled. So he may just kill the Haruspex, and then the Raptor is going to get exiled. Maybe I should have flipped that around. Or yeah, I should have just. No, that was stupid. If I just block with Raptor, my guy's gonna die and I draw a card. But here he's gonna kill both guys, I guess. He can only assign. He could have chosen to only assign damage to the Grim Haruspex, and then I wouldn't have drawn a card, and my guy would have gotten exiled. All right, and he's got no cards in hand, so we're just gonna blow up his dude while he's tapped out and start battling. No. Alright, we're gonna morph this and then I guess play the Raptor game where we can just keep unmorphing Raptors and attacking. Alright, not a treasure cruise. That's perfect. Alright, so I think I'm going to bring it back face down. That way I can... I mean, it's going to be a little bit bigger, and I have all this extra mana. Alright, Rex Sage, not doing a ton right now. But we're just going to put some pressure on him and try to grind him out with these guys. I may even just cast Rex Sage to get another body into play. Maybe not. Guess I want to save it. Let's see, so if I play this and he draws nothing next turn, he can block these two and he still takes 5. So I guess playing the Sage makes it so that if he I should have tapped the Elf. Sorry, I'm playing a little too fast. But yeah, if I play Sage, if he draws a land exactly, then he is dead no matter what, or no matter how he blocks, and he has to chump block both Raptors. So, all right. So we got to cut another guy. Let's see. All these Mogus and Marauders already gone. We could. I was thinking about maybe boarding in Drowned Sorrow, but it kills way too much of our own stuff, I think. Yeah, so let's go down to 60 cards this time and not be doofuses. Dim Protector, I think, can be trimmed a little bit in this matchup when you have Downfall instead of Murderous Cut, but since Murderous Cut is so good with Dim Protector, I think we just want to leave them all. The Haruspex was great that game though, so I kind of want to bring that back in. Maybe we just don't need the Nantuko Husks, so we already trimmed the Mogus' Marauders, and we have enough sacrifice when we cast Rally, so we're just going to try to grind them out normal styles. Rally's just going to be like draw 6 cards, which is fine for me. Alright, we're on the draw here, but we have an Elf, so we can go turn 2 Merciless Executioner. Sorry, I have a cat. Well, I have multiple cats, but that's beside the point. The point was, my cat stepped on my headphone cord. Oop, oh, I gotta fix a thing. Yeah, for some reason I have to refresh this every single game. Don't know why. Yeah, flooding a little, I guess, but I'll just sack the Executioner itself. Lets us deal less damage in the long run, since we can't start attacking, but I like my guys to be in the yard for Rally, so need to draw some Satyr Wayfinders or some Collected Companies or something. Oh wow, that's pretty good. Well, if he doesn't play a 1-drop creature, I suppose we can just rally for just the Merciless Executioner to kill his guy. But he still has 8 cards in hand, so that's bad. Maybe he doesn't have a land either. Alright. Well, we just drew a Flesh Bag naturally, so that's great. We'll just sack that over the Mystic again for the Rally later. Now I kind of just want to draw Haruspex. Alright, I think I'm just gonna pass turn here and just see what he does. I may, like, so I can just rally, basically 5 mana, kill both his guys and attack for 1, which doesn't seem bad, but if I collect coming into Liliana or something like that, it could be good. So I'm just gonna see what he does, and if he counters the Collected Company, you know, it's not great, but it's okay. So I kind of just want to rally here and get both his guys while he's tapped out, since he can't protect right this second. But it looked like he was going to Defiant Strike, so I might just let him do that first. Alright, I'm just going to let his thing resolve so there's no chance of him getting a counter, or getting to draw the cards. Yeah, we'll just flesh bag both his guys, and that gets us one extra card. And we'll just sack both of our flesh bags, since they're going to get exiled if we don't. We got an extra card out of him. He's got another guy. That's okay. And so we can go Liliana and collect a company. I think we'll do that. And we'll do this while he's tapped out to play around a counter spell. We get hit another flesh bag. Ooh. Alright. We'll take a flesh bag and Death Mist Raptor. That was a really good collect a company. And we'll just sacrifice, I think we'll just sacrifice the elf at this point. And then we'll get a thing off the Liliana and we'll just tick up and start attacking his hand. So we'll get a zombie. And we discard a land. He hopefully is discarding a good spell. And then if he plays only one creature next turn, we can tick down Lily to get back another Fleshbag Marauder and start pressuring his life total. He pitched a Dromoka's Command. That's good. Now we could just like play whatever we draw, tick up Liliana, keep eating his hand and sitting back with green and black creatures. Ooh, Treasure Cruise. That's a great one. If he's going to come back into the game, that's a good start. He does have 7 cards in hand versus our 0, but we have a pretty stout board and threatening another Edict off of the Lily. Alright, let's draw Murderous Cut. And then we go cut a guy, Edict a guy, and that'd be great. Haruspex. That's also solid. I guess we don't want to tap all of our Lenore Waste in case we draw a cut. Yeah, I kind of just want to play defense here. So yeah, we'll just get back a Merciless Executioner. We will sacrifice the zombie is the worst of the bunch, I believe. Oh, Haruspex says non-token. Are you serious? Cripes. Alright, well, guess we'll just play defense. He has to have like 2 God's Willings to get through. He could just go Dromoka's Command. No, I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't just main phase Dromoka's Command killing Haruspex. That would stink. God, I feel like a doofus. Another Treasure Cruise. Alright. Well, he's got us covered on total resources, but we still have a board advantage. I think as long as he doesn't draw a Mentor, it's going to be really hard for us to lose, but if he ever draws Mentor, we're not going to be in good shape. We could start attacking, I suppose. Rex Sage. That could be good for next turn, since he could just go... Well, he's already played 3 Ordeal, but he could play a... oh, what's it called? Aqueous Form. I think it's better to have than not, just in case. We'll tick up. Don't really care about getting back an elf. I think I'm going to attack with 1 guy. He's cast a bunch of Treasure Cruises the last 2 turns, so he's probably just going to have an extra land to pitch here off the Lily. Wow, pitch a Defiant Strike. His hand must be great. Can't believe Haruspex is non-token. That's so annoying. Should have known. Should have read my cards. Ugh. Alright. Ordeal number 4. Hopefully it goes ordeal number 4 and then doesn't have a way to draw cards off of it. That way we can just kill it before he draws the cards. Alright, so it looks like he's gonna kill... Oh wait, no. He's just using the God's Willing to, Okay. That's weird. Alright, well we're definitely gonna block to protect our Liliana. And so we're going to draw the Sage. We get a fresh draw step. Hopefully it's a good one. We're likely going to tick down Lily to bring back Flesh Bag. Four mana for another Treasure Cruise. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can hit a good one off of this Wayfinder. Hit another Deathmiss Raptor. That could be good for later. We could just bring back... let's see. No, I'm just going to bring back the Fleshbag Marauder, and I'm going to sacrifice itself. And probably hold the Reclamation Sage. We want to make sure we have a green guy in play so he can't get us with God's Willing. Alright. Or not God. We want to hold the Satyr Wayfinder in play so we can't God's Willing to give his guy protection and swing and kill us or kill the Lily. He does have 5 cards in hand though. Somehow. Yeah, we're just gonna keep ourselves on an out for Aqueous Form with the Rex Sage. If he keeps attacking, we'll keep chump blocking. Hopefully we'll draw another Rally or Den Protector. Den Protector would be insane, just because it gets back 2 Deathmiss. Right now I'm hoping his hand is just mono lands. It's usually what happens when I play a Rook. Cast 2 Treasure Cruises, hands 5 lands, and a favorite Hoplite. Defiant Strike. Yep. There is a potential we just die. I don't know how many God's Willings he's gone through. He could go Dromoka's Command, fight Wayfinder, and then God's Willing his guy. That's only 9 though, so we can't quite do it. Maybe we should have played Rex Sage, so make sure we have enough green guys in play. But yeah, we could just end up dying here if he has. Let's see. Let's check and see how many God's Willings he's got left. So he's played 1. Huh? I thought he played way more than 1. Okay. Well, he's played 1. So the odds of us dying are much higher than I thought. It's been a good game though. But yeah, if he goes Dromoka's Command, putting a counter on the Hoplite and using Hero to fight, that sends it to 8. And then a God's Willing will send it to 9. So it's not quite lethal, but it's close. We probably should have been attacking a bunch too. I've been playing really defensive here, and the problem with doing that is that a single God's Willing could just kill you, or I guess like a single turn that involves 2 God's Willings can kill you. Alright, bunch of guys versus bunch of guys. I'm fine with that. Alright, well we got this Murderous Cut. I think I'm going to go ahead and play this other green guy just so I don't get beat by Dromoka's Command plus. And then we're going to tick up Lily and discard this extra land. Hold up for Murderous Cut. Johnny's Presence could be pretty bad for us. We're going to try to get as many of his guys off the field as we can over the next few turns if we're able to survive. It's the one problem I have with doing this whole spotlight thing. Like, it's a lot of fun because I get to try out all these sweet decks from the Open Series, but I've only played like 2 matches with this deck before recording this video, and there's a lot of stuff I need to learn about it before I can play, you know, optimally. But the deck is really sweet. I think Ray or whoever built it for Ray did a really great job in pegging the metagame super well. Alright, so he's attacking everybody. Alright, we'll do this. Leave up the hair specs, force him to use some stuff. Hopefully Murderous Cut him a bunch. If he has a protection spell here on top of this Dromoka's Command, that's not great for me. Alright, so he's having... Did he target the hero with both sides? Alright, well, we'll try to kill it with Murderous Cut. If he has like a God's Willing or whatever, that's fine. All our guys are gonna die. None of his guys are gonna die. Or, not very many at least. Yeah, Dromoka's Command fighting the hair specs before combat is gross. Now I basically just have to peel... If I peel Dim Protector, I can go Morph, spin 2. I can only do it for 1. Alright, well... Need Collect a Company or a Dim Protector. Alright. Well... I didn't mean like that, but okay. Now we got all these death mists to get back. I can bring back... I'm just gonna make him discard his last card. I don't know what it is, but... Yeah, he gets another scry. Probably wasn't the best play. Like, I want to make sure that he can't make his guys unblockable on my turn. We could have sacrificed Dim Protector and gotten back Fleshback Marauder, though. Alright, well, it looks like if he's hesitating at all on attacking with a Seeker, that means he did not draw a spell to pump it. So, otherwise he would have just jammed his guys in really fast. But we're going to block Hero, since it's just bigger, and Seeker. They're all attacking me. Maybe he's not gonna attack with anybody. Maybe he only attacks. Alright, no, he knows he can't kill me, so he's trying to attack Liliana. So he's gonna attack Liliana with and me with the Seeker. Huh, that's a really smart play, actually. Yeah, so Lily's gonna die unless I chump block both guys, or chump and kill. I can let Lily die at the price of killing a Seeker. I think I'll just leave a Seeker be. Hopefully we draw a Haruspex or a Den Protector. Let's see, we've gone through one Den Protector. I think we put one on the bottom too. We can't just get back Deathmiss Raptor here. I think getting back Deathmiss is fine. And go and play our land just in case we want to tick up our Lily. But kind of hoping he just jams both the Lily, and if he does, then I'm just going to try to eat the Seeker. Oh no. I think he just killed me. I think he just drew a Dromoka's command for the lethals. That's gross. So yeah, since Dromoka's command triggers the favorite hoplite, he actually takes no damage from fighting, which is gross. And he can kill me. So that's hilarious. Alright, well, that's first match with the deck. Well, what would we have drawn? That cut would have been fantastic. Oh well. Yeah, so we played that game, not the greatest, but it's going to happen when you're unfamiliar with the deck. I think we made a lot of heads-up plays, but at the same time, we could have pressured him a lot more. He didn't draw the Seekers until later to actually gain life, and we probably missed about 9 points of damage, or maybe more, or at least like threatening that much damage early on. He kept tapping out for creatures, and we could have attacked with like maybe one or two of the fleshbag / merciless executioners. The last turn we got back a Deathmiss, hoping they didn't have Dromoka's command, but he did. I don't think there's a ton we can do about that since we drew Sandstep Citadel. We only drew one rally in the matchup. No, 2 rallies in the whole match. 1 rally that game, and we had to burn it kind of early. We could have played Collected Company instead of that rally and just waited on it, but I think it was a little too juicy to pass up. And it ended up giving us like complete control of the game, but we just got outcarded by Treasure Cruise and ran out of stuff to do. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be all for the first match. We'll be right back for the second.